new segment is going to be answering some of your favorite, our new segment is going to be answering some of the questions that you all send us. So again, you can always send us hello@dateablepodcast.com. Hit us up on DMs on Instagram. We love hearing from you all. And, also, of course, the Facebook group, Love in the Time of Corona, is a great, place to surface these questions. But let's get to our one today that, we get all the time. This is a big one.
This question is, how do you know when you're moving too fast when it comes to dating? So it's very much related to love bombing. It's very much related to turbo dating, another topic that we've covered. And it's a tricky one because you want things to move along, because a lot of our complaints are about stalled dating, not getting the text back, not seeing each other IRL. But when all these things do happen sequentially and frequently, you're like, ooh, is this moving too fast?
Right.
So my answer to this is, it's a gut check. Do I feel like I am on this boat that's being rowed by someone else? Or do I feel like I'm rowing this boat with someone? So part of what feels like it's moving too fast is that I just got on this boat and it's moving. And I'm like, wait, where is it going? Where are we headed? Is this a safe boat? Do I feel stable in this boat? Who's driving this boat? No matter, there's like no rules around, if you do this within the first 3 days, you're moving too fast. It's all based on a gut check. And if you feel like you're not taking control of that boat, it's probably moving too fast.
Yeah, I think it's both people on the same page too. Because I think if one person's the one driving it and the other person's just going along with it, that's when it can start to backfire also. I think a good rule of thumb too, it's like I'm totally the same way. It's like there's no hard fast rules of how often you should see someone and how often you should talk. Everyone is different, and also depends what else they have going on in their lives. I'm personally a believer though is I've always been this way even in relationships. I like to preserve my life the way it was before. I obviously want to make room for the new person in my life, and they're going to be a priority, but I don't want to just stop seeing my friends, stop doing my passions, stop working out, basically change my lifestyle to accommodate a new person. So I think when the moments that I feel like something is moving too fast is when I feel like I'm losing myself. So as long as I can balance doing my stuff the way I had been and seeing someone new, and maybe that is cutting back in certain areas a little to accommodate someone new coming into your life, but I think completely getting rid of everything, that's when I feel like it's moving too fast.
Yes, and that's a really good point, because if you feel like you're sacrificing something, are you sacrificing your identity, your life, your freedom, then maybe you're not exactly on the same page with the person you're in this boat with, right? But if you feel like you're sacrificing or you're holding back on something, like you're holding affection or holding conversations because you don't want it to move too fast, then I would do another check-in, maybe maybe you're not aligned with what the pace should be. You have these ideas of how fast a relationship should move, but obviously there's a disconnect somewhere. So if you feel like you're sacrificing in any area, there is a problem there.
I think the last thing I will put out there, and again, this is a personal feeling, so everyone is different, but we actually did hear this on Kethin's Is Too Fast Too Fast a Bad Thing, the episode we did. And I think my take is even if something is moving fast and you're super excited about this person, even if you've said you're exclusive and you're really moving it along, I still think that you need to build the foundation with just the two of you before you introduce friends and family and outside parties. So again, everyone is different with this. So again, there's never a hard fast rule in Dateable ever, but I personally like to make sure that I'm going in with a solid foundation with someone before I start introducing them to people.
Yep. Love that. Hopefully that answers your question on whether you're moving too fast or not.